Right. Hello, everybody. Oh, very bright here. This was actually the title slide. So, um, this is a little bit of a video. This was actually the start where we are. You might actually have seen this. This was from the Xbox website. We'll start by introducing us a little bit more. So, as was said, like we're developers. We're not very good at this, as you can see already. Like, what presenters? We're actually developers. We work in Microsoft in Dublin. My name is Willem Mevius. I'm from Holland originally, and I moved to Dublin, 15 years ago or so, to work in Microsoft in the development center.
Yeah, my name is Alberto, and I'm from Spain. I moved to Dublin 1 year ago because I have been working on video games for the last maybe 7 years, and I have been working on Need for Speed, FIFA, Battlefield, something like that. And now I'm working directly, for the Xbox on the games on Microsoft.
I'm Ger. I'm from Ireland. I studied computer science in college, and then I started eventually working at Microsoft under Willem on Xbox.
Right. And so we're working in the development center, the European Development Center, Microsoft European Development Center in Dublin. And we're part of the Microsoft Studios group. And Microsoft Studios group is the group that, it's part of the Xbox team in Microsoft, and that is responsible for the games, right? So there's another team that actually develops the hardware and the console and stuff like that. We're part of the group that developed the games. And so part of that work on the Xbox is actually done in Dublin, and that's where we are. So, but enough about us, we're here actually to talk about the Xbox One. So the Xbox One, as most of you will know, was launched last year. It's the new Microsoft console, and it's great.
It's got some of the best games like Dead Rising 3, Titanfall, Rise, Son of Rome, and Forza 5. It's got some of the best multiplayer. Xbox Live is backed by 300,000 servers in Azure data centers. It's got some of the best games and entertainment. So it's got Hulu Plus, it's got Netflix and Amazon Video for some examples for entertainment. And it's built for the future. Again, because it's backed by this cloud platform, it's ever evolving and ever changing.
Yeah, so built for the future. And what it also has, and that is actually what we're going to show you later on, it's the Kinect. I mean, the Kinect was already there for the 360. For the Xbox One, it's much improved. It's more capable. It has a full HD camera. You can use it obviously as a controller, so you can control the thing with your hand, which is something from the future already. And then the voice part of it has a much better microphone, and there's a lot of voice recognition software built in. So, but this is all talk. What we're really here, what we wanted to show you is a demo. So what we have is we have a bit of kit here. This is actually an experimental development kit for the Xbox. This is what we use to develop the games. Right, there we go. And we just wanted to show you a few samples, a few little applications that these are actually samples that we typically give to game developers that want to develop on the Xbox to show them what is possible and how they should do certain things.
Yeah, well, with this demo, what we want to show you is, how many objects at the same time are being tracked on our, in this super big cube that we have here. You can imagine with this that, so many soldiers or bullets or weapons we can have in the scene at the same time. We have two counters in the top of the screen that you can see instance count. We have actually in this moment currently 2,000 objects, and visible you can see only 500. So here, can you grow up more and more, please?
So it's actually tracking. At the moment, 14,000 objects at the same. So there's all these balls and circles and squares. It's actually calculating the position for each and every one of them. And it's able to do that, like, as you can see, it's the demonstration is actually running quite smoothly. It has no problem doing that whatsoever. And this just shows you how powerful the graphics capabilities of the thing are. So we can go to another demo and show you a little bit what that means in practice.
This is actually quite nice. So applications and games can run in the background on Xbox, and you can instantly resume them. So you can see the application is still running there right now, while we're actually in the menus. So I'm just going to switch over to the next demo.
Yep.
So this next demo is it's a little bit more about the same. It shows you once it started, it shows you what it means in practice, what it could mean in a game, like, you know, to have that power available. So
so each one of these small little dots here are particles, and they emit light. So each one of them is individually rendered and is a light source itself. So Alberto, could you zoom in on them for a little bit?
Yep.
So right now we've got 4,000 particles on screen. Could you zoom out, Alberto? We can change the behavior of these particles, such as increasing and decreasing their elasticity, which makes them less bouncy and more bouncy. Could you increase the elasticity?
It's on the top right now.
Okay. So you can see they bounce up and down a lot more frequently. Alberto, could you add some more particles, please?
Yep.
So you could see in a game, this could be used to create effects like water or lava. So by increasing and decreasing the elasticity, if you increase, it looks like a fountain. And if you decrease, it looks like a stream of lava. And you can, as you can see, all the particles collide with everything in the scene and react as they would in the real physical world.
And you know, what is actually really cool about this is the Xbox are actually tracking every individual particle while it's on the screen.
There's actually
right?
65,000 on screen right now. Could you increase a bit more? So now it's up to 130,000.
And it's still running like relatively smoothly, like, you know.
I'll swap to the next demo.
Okay, no.
Yep.
So there's one more demo, which is again sort of in the same vein. It shows you sort of what this can be used for in a game. So. So here we have a scene. It's a typical, like, it's a scene from like some war game. You know, there's our tank. Unfortunately, it's a bit damaged. But what is interesting about this demo is the actual smoke that's coming from the tank. It's like smoke or steam. And again, like, you know, the smoke here is, you know, if it's smoke, it would be like soot particles. If it's steam, obviously, it's like water droplets. Again, like, you know, every single water droplet is calculated and tracked by the Xbox, which means that, you know, the steam or the smoke is actually really realistic. It's like every time, because there's some randomization going on, obviously, every time the smoke is different, and that makes it look like really realistic.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and then we have one more demo for you. That is actually probably the best one. We already mentioned the Kinect earlier on. So this demo actually shows you the power of the Kinect. So the Kinect is like a wonderful piece of kit. As I mentioned before, like, it allows you to like control the TV, control the computer, like with your hands, and it does actually a little bit more than that. It can see in the dark, for instance. It can detect objects. It can detect people. It can recognize people, and the way it does all that, that's sort of what we're going to show you now. We need actually a volunteer for the audience here. Like,
yeah.
So. Preferably somebody from the first two rows, because they're already sort of in the picture. Ben, would you mind coming up here? I know it's scary. You don't have to do much. Like, you could just stand in front of here, like, so this is perfect. Like, so So what you can see already here is that the Kinect, it recognizes Ben, so that's the green bit. You can see the lines inside Ben. That's his skeleton. It's trying to see. It recognizes that it's a person. First of all, it gave Ben a green color to say like, okay, this is an individual person. If I now join Ben on the screen, I need to move back a little bit because we're a bit too close. It now says like, oh, now there's two people here on the screen.
Could you raise your hand?
Oh yeah, it can recognize our hands. Can you put up your hand? And open it, and now close your hand. If you open it again, you can see the color changes. And the reason is that if you close your hand as a fist, it actually knows like, oh, now the person has his fist closed. And obviously this is something that you can use in a game, like it might be important. You can see there's a little bit of text beside both of us, right? And there's like a lot of different things that you can see. Now, can you smile? Yeah. Smile and look at the camera, and it should detect actually the expression. So it actually can see that you smile. The expression changes to happy. The engaged part is like if you are looking at the camera, looking at your TV. That's when you're engaged. It can see your eyes. Like close your left eye, and left eye is closed. So it's even able to actually not just see Ben and see, oh, that's a person, but the Kinect can actually see that whether your eyes are closed or not. The same with the mouth, or whether you're looking away, or whether I'm glasses. For me, the glasses these are a bit thin as glasses, like, so it has some trouble. But you can see that most of the time it actually says yes. And then you see these other screens on the screen. They're a little bit vague on the big screen. They're probably a little bit better. Oh, we have them now up on the big screen. So this is actually the infrared camera. The way Kinect does all that, it has like two cameras built in. There's one is an infrared camera, which is this one. This is the one that can see in the dark. Can I have the controller? Just for a second. Because the controller actually has two infrared lights at the top. You can see that, and if you look on the screen, you can see that they light up like really brightly. Like, so you can't actually see if you look at it, but
this is how Xbox knows who's holding the controller at any given point in time,
yeah,
and can match them to their gamer profile.
And then obviously it has a normal camera, which is like it's an HD camera, full HD camera. It uses that to just see color and stuff like that, and then it is able to combine the picture. Can we show? Okay, this is this picture is actually just to show that it recognizes different people. If there would be more people in here, it would show them that each person is a different color. And then the combined picture is actually showing the depth. It's able to see the depth. And the nice thing is you can see that it actually can see around us. It knows where we are in relation to the Kinect, and that's because it combines the pictures of the two cameras. And now there's one more thing I would like you to do. This is a little bit scary now. Can you do that? Okay.
So you have to come up to the sensor and look directly at the sensor.
No, you don't have to go any further, but you just have to be straight. Make sure a little bit to the left, I think, and look at the camera.
No, the head is not in the
need to go
screen.
down a bit.
Yeah. A little bit
You
down.
need to bend down a little bit. You're too tall. Lower, a little bit lower still.
More.
A bit further away.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it. And now look to the left. Okay.
Start over.
Do it again. Well, we need to get this. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Point your nose at the camera. Yes. Yeah. Need to move up a little bit. Now look straight at the camera. You need to move up a little bit. Yeah, that's it. To the right. No, face slightly to the right. Yeah. Above. Straight up and above. Yeah, look at Alberto's head. Okay. Done.
Yep.
This is a little bit of a gimmick. So that is you, Ben. It has actually created a picture of your face. Okay, it might not look exactly like you. But that's what it thinks it looks like you. And now, if we can go back to the skeleton face. See, it has put your face, because it knows that is you, Ben. So it says like, all right, okay, I know Ben, so let's put a face on that.
Could you open your mouth for us, please?
Right, and that's basically it. I mean, this is, okay, it's maybe a little bit gimmicky, but this is stuff that we work on every day in Dublin, right? Okay, we don't play around like this all the time here. Most of the time we're actually, trying to develop the next version of Halo or something, and it's usually, it's not all that exciting and fun, but, this is what we work with every day, and if you want, you can actually do the same, there's opportunities like that. We work in Dublin, but there is similar companies working here in Belfast as well, so, and also Dublin is only 2 hours away by car. So.
And that's all?
And that's it. Thank you very much.